First video 2023, and we're about to start off with a bang. Andrew Dawson, an individual who had a TikTok with the @name of Andy Cap, recorded something which seemed to be a giant structure or a giant individual walking on top of a mountain in Jasper National Park, Alberta, Canada. Now, this individual was reported to be dead 3 months later after recording this incident. But the crazy part about it is, before he died, he captured a sequence of events that somewhat foretold his death. And we're about to dive into that. And we also about to be talking about how Nephilim, these giants from the Holy Bible, how they're potentially reincarnated on earth, or they're potentially still walking around. But the existence of a Nephilim is not debated with Christians, or shouldn't be, right? Because if you believe in the Holy Bible, then you know that it speaks of Nephilim, the story of David and Goliath. Do you truly believe it? Or do you think it's some hoax, some fairy tale, some story for high hopes for the smaller guy? Well, in my opinion, and I think history has proven, the story of David and Goliath is real. In fact, I made a video a few months back about vampires, Nephilim, etc. And fairly popular video on YouTube. Now, when I talked about these specific isolated events, I was pointing out how the Bible always comes into play when it comes to this stuff, and the Bible always told you about this. The Bible told us about this a long time ago, 2,000 years ago. 2,000 years ago. How can you debate the existence of God in the Holy Bible, the God of Jacob, the God of Abraham, the God of Isaac, you know? How could you? The Euphrates River, the Mark of the Beast. They're talking about this stuff right now. CERN, opening portals. If you're an individual who don't believe in God, I want you to ask yourself something. Okay, why is it? Do you believe because maybe your ancestors were brought here by a certain group of people with a certain nationality, and it was forced on you? So you believe that this can't be true because the enemy gave it to me. Is that what you believe? Because if so, do your research, man. That's one of the dumbest arguments about it. The Christian religion didn't stem from white people. It came from Hebrews and Jews and Arabic people. But back onto the topic. Back to Andrew Dawson. This individual died because he recorded something he was not supposed to see. He recorded something that the world was not supposed to see. In Canada, the CIA was involved in this video, in this situation. And we're about to talk about it. And you guys are about to see exactly what I'm talking about. And see that Nephilim are real. And the reason I brought up the Bible, because if Nephilim are real, the Bible's real. If giants are real, the Bible's real. What do you think Bigfoot is? What do you think the abominable snowman is? The Bible's real. Andrew Dawson, let's go.
You might not see me post ever again. My videos weren't fake.
This is the strange story of Andrew Dawson under the TikTok handle Andy Capped, who claimed on his TikTok channel to have filmed a giant on top of a mountain in the Jasper National Park in Alberta, Canada, and then documented a strange series of events trying to refilm the entity in the following months, leading up to some tragic events. Before I get into the story, I will put forth my reasoning for looking into these things. I believe the world is absolutely supernatural. I've experienced many supernatural things from God as well as from the evil realm. And so I'm trying to discern some of these things that go on in the world through this biblical lens of the supernatural. And two verses I want to reference before getting into the story is Genesis 6:4. There were giants in the earth in those days, and also after that, a strange supernatural entity mixed with fallen angels and men that were in the earth before the flood and after that. And some claim are even still on the earth today. as well as Luke 21:26 talking about the last days. Men's hearts will faint from fear and anxiety over what is coming upon the earth. And with those points made, I will get into this story. First, worth pointing out is that the Andy Capp TikTok page has many posts leading up to the Giant saga. And most of these posts are just your average posts, him and his family, his dog, his truck, all these different things. Just the average type of posts that people share on social media. But on April 9th, he uploaded a video with what he called a giant on top of a mountain in Jasper National Park.
Person, dude. No, seriously, pull over, pull over.
No.
It's a person standing there.
No, it's not.
Dude, if you've seen what I've seen right now.
For something to be that large from that far of a distance, even with the zoomed in camera, would definitely be larger than just your average person.
Now, whatever that is that dude caught on camera is clearly walking. It's walking because in the first picture you guys are going to see that I showed you, it's more of a square. I'm not going to lie. It looks squared off on the shoulders. You know what I mean? Either it was ducking his head like this and he caught it at a moment when his head was down, or motherfucker ain't got a neck. But other than that, that one was a little wacky, right? But when you go to the second picture, it looked like something's strolling, like something's walking. You know what I mean? And even if you are skeptical about this topic, really think about it. He died. He lost his one life, your one life that you get on earth, your one existence. Everything you know is your life. He lost his one life recording that video. That's real what he caught on footage. Don't be a fool. Don't be a fool. That nigga caught something on camera he wasn't supposed to catch on camera. And he paid the ultimate price about it. He paid the ultimate price for it. And that's scary. That's scary. Think about the world we live in. Think about the world we really live in. You know? If witches, magic, wizards, the warping of reality, you can warp reality to what you want it to be. You can warp reality into something that you want to conjure up from nothing. You could just make something. Giant humans that are half angel, half human, once existing on this land. Dinosaurs existed before. It's footage right now. It's a man who found some footprints in Arizona, I believe. Man, it's a crazy video. They don't promote it much because it's going to debunk the theory of what do they call that? When they age through stone, carbon dating. It debunks carbon dating but that's essentially when they look at the stone, the layers in the stone, and they take it back to okay, first layer 1,000 years, second layer 2,000, you know what I mean, etc. Right? He found a tree that was grown through every single layer for like 10,000 years, according to carbon dating's type of math, right? And there's no way a tree is going to live that long and grow through all these stages of it and be alive, you know what I mean? For one, that's what he proved wrong. For two, he found Nephilim footprints, giant human footprints next to dinosaur footprints, right next to each other, same time period. Okay, these things exist. Don't be a fool. You know, they distract us. The enemy's real. Spirits and demons are real. I'm telling you that personally. I'm not crazy. They're real. If you know me personally, you know I'm a funny, charismatic, open type of guy. Always laughing, always joking, making music. Not a serious, mean type of individual at all. But when I tell you, everything that I told you I saw it. I saw it. It's real. As real as can be. Demons are real as can be. I just got attacked last night. Something serious. I'll make a video on it if y'all want to hear about it. It's real. You know? But you can get yourself out of any of these situations by rebuking with the blood of Jesus Christ. You know what I mean? This video is not only about Andrew Dawson, but it's about the fact that we are in a lie. We are living in a warped reality. I think we're under magic. This is why we're so blinded. We're under a spell to blind the population from the reality, that we are truly in. Now, in this section of the video, we finna be talking about how this man told y'all it was all made up. You can see he look over. He look over to the left, right? He look over to the left a little bit for a few seconds, stunned, right? And then he finished his sentence and telling y'all it was all made up and he's wrong. Etc. He's sorry. A month after that video, he never posted again. A month after that video, he posted a video and said, that man got into something that he wasn't supposed to get into, and he got into something that the world is supposed to see in the future, not now. He got into some CERN type activity. CERN is when they move a particle, an atom, at so fast at a speed that it opens, like it creates an explosion or something like that, and almost opens a black hole. It's dipping into another dimension. They already opened it last year in 2022. Okay, what they're trying to do, I'm gonna tell you exactly what they're trying to do. What they're trying to do with CERN is they're trying to bring the spirit of the Antichrist to Earth through an individual's body. They're trying to use, I believe it's either going to be the spirit of Nero, who killed the most. He was the man who persecuted and killed the most amount of Christians of all time. One of the most evil leaders of all time. I think they're going to bring his spirit into somebody's body to be the Antichrist for a plethora of reasons, and that's a whole nother topic. But I can dive into that if y'all want me to. Tell me in the comment sections. You got to let me know this stuff. But nevertheless, it's either going to bring his spirit or they're going to bring the spirit of the Antichrist itself out, or Nephilim spirits into these type of you see, they're trying to make fake humans, and they're trying to make cyborg humans and vessels, robots that can AI technology that can function on its own with its own intelligence, right? It's going to be powered by something. They know that the human body, once the spirit leaves, it's impossible to turn the body back on. God has control of the spirit. They know that's how physics and just science in our reality is when it comes to life in our bodies, in our temples, right? So what that means is they know they have to get a spirit to harbor that vessel, and the only spirits they have access to are demonic spirits. So they're going to have the spirits of fallen angels and Nephilims possess these temples, these structures that they're building. Or who knows what they got going on with CERN, man. They doing stuff that they playing God, right? They playing God, so. But let me know what y'all think about this in the comment section below. Load up like 00, let's go. You know what time it is. Make sure you like, subscribe, and comment. It's about to get serious this year. I'm dropping constantly, baby. Non-stop, shorty. There's no stopping. I love talking to y'all. Comment, man. Let me know what y'all think about this. Everything I talk about, not just Andrew Dawson, but the existence of Nephilim, the Holy Bible. Do you believe in the Bible? Do you think it's all a fluke, a story? Let me know. I love you. Thank you for tapping into this video. And we out.